Alright guys, good afternoon. We're coming to you from just south of Melbourne Beach. We're here just off of A1A. We're here at Indian River Lagoon Preserve State Park. It's part of our state park series. It's just a little parking lot, dirt parking lot, and this is the entranceway and a path. We're not quite sure what is here. I don't see the typical state park sign like we normally see. I'm looking online, it doesn't tell you much. It just says that a lot of this state park is currently closed because it's under like what was the word they used?
Restoration.
Restoration, yeah, restoration project to try and restore everything around the area and rehabilitate things.
Invasive plants or something like that too.
Yeah, invasive plants, stuff like that. They're trying to clear out and just trying to keep the state park nice and clean. We're gonna go take a walk along this path, see where it leads us. All right, guys, come with us. Let's go make some memories. It is a bright and beautiful, but hot, sunny day. It looks like there's some sort of building up here in the distance. I don't know if that's part of the state park or if it's a private residence, because when we went down the road, we actually passed this before we realized this was it as far as like parking. So there was a house back there, so this could be a house back here, we're not sure. So I see a house over there to the right, several houses actually. Oh, there's actually a, looks like a picnic table here under the tree. Some sort of sign. What's the sign say? Let's see, let's check it out. It says, "Who is out of control?" It's talking about pets. It says pets must be leashed and under your physical control. Otherwise, leave your pets at home. It's pretty much the policy for most of the parks here in Florida. It's weird though, because there's every other park we've been to, they've had the typical like big Florida state park sign, and this one didn't have anything. All right, so we walked a little bit further, and that building we saw was a private residence. Now the trail kind of splits. This was the gravel path that we were walking on. And then there's a mowed pathway this way, hiking trail. I'm not quite sure what direction to go. There's no signage here whatsoever other than signs talking about picking up dog poop. And this way it goes for a long distance, and I don't see a whole lot of anything. I don't know. What do you think? All right, so we walked down the gravel trail here to, you saw where it split. Where it split, we stayed on the gravel trail. There was actually another couple that passed us by at one point, an older couple. We should have asked them something. I don't know if they're familiar with the area or not, because they didn't drive a car here. They walked, so they might live in one of the houses over here. And we're out going for a walk or something, I'm not sure. But they kept walking down the gravel path, so that's the way we went. We walked probably a good quarter of a mile at least to maybe a half mile, and we didn't see anything. There was no signs, there's no nothing. The only thing we ever really encountered was this picnic table that's right over here, and two signs, one talking about keeping your dog on a leash, and the other one about picking up the poo-poo if your dog uses the bathroom. So we're not sure what in the world is going on here. We said at the beginning, this state park is under like a restoration project, so they said a lot of it's closed off. But there is no signage here. I don't know if there's another entrance normally for this park, because normally the Florida State Parks have that big sign that you see in all of our vlogs. Here they just had that tiny little sign where I did my intro. Not much there. So until this state park, maybe the restoration project is finished, because their website doesn't tell you anything. They don't have a specific park map that you can download like some of the parks do. This one's just the generic like interactive map from the state park site, and when you zoom in on it, it doesn't really give you any details. So I don't know. It's hot. We didn't want to just walk for miles and miles, because the land on this, the square footage, the square acreage of this park is pretty big. So we didn't just want to walk for the sake of walking, especially when we're the only ones out here and we didn't grab our waters or nothing when we started our walk. So maybe I'll wait and come back and visit this one again at some point, but we still want to include it in our state park series, because that's what we're doing. We're trying to hit them all for you guys. But if you want to go out for a nice walk, sure. There's not a lot of shade, So I would suggest if you come, maybe come in a cooler time of the year. Make sure you maybe bring a backpack with a couple bottles of water in it. It doesn't look like there's any restrooms here or facilities of any kind, so plan accordingly. That's pretty much it. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed our visit here to the Indian River Lagoon Preserve State Park. If you like this video, I know there wasn't much to like in this one. Still, show me some love, guys. I'm trying. Not every state park's gonna be a hit. Some are gonna be a miss, and I would definitely say this one's a miss because other than being able to hike, unless if there's some hidden gem that I'm not aware of, a couple miles up the path, I'm not sure. But if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave us a comment down below. Did we miss something at the state park? Is there another entrance? Because when you go down the road this direction, it just ends. It says leaving state park property, and it ends. When you go back the opposite direction to the east, it's A1A. And looking at the map, what we could see from out here with limited cell phone coverage, because it seemed like the signal was going in and out. I don't know, maybe there's another entrance somewhere on the other side by the, because it's Indian River Lagoon. Where the hell's the lagoon? All I saw was a gravel path with some trees. Like I said, we may have missed something. Maybe we needed to hike 3-4 miles and we just weren't going to do that today. All right, guys, let us know. Thanks you guys so much for watching. And as always, guys, we'll see you soon.